Hi everyone, Anthony here. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to use Blogger with our Google Plus accounts. So as you can see here, we are in Moodle, and I've opened up the second and the third week's blocks, and one of the first things we'll be doing is creating our own Blogger learning log in this module. So I'm going to show you how to use Blogger first. So let's go over here. You can go to your Gmail account and click on the matrix up here on the right hand side, go down to more, and then click on Blogger, which will open up your Boise State University Blogger account. And what you can do is create a new blog by clicking on this link on the left side here, new blog. Okay, you can give it a title, so I'll just give it test blog, and we'll give it an address, test blog Anthony. Okay, it's available, and you can select a template. You can go ahead and select any template at this point because you can go ahead and change it later. So we'll just pick picture window for now and press create blog. Okay, it may have taken a few seconds to create your blog, but it does do so after just a few seconds. Now you can see your different lists of blogs here. So as you see, I have one called test blog and another called Anthony Seba Ed Tech blog. Okay, so we're going to look at this test blog. The first thing we want to do is share it with Google Plus, so that when you do commenting in Blogger, those comments will also be shared and show up simultaneously in Google Plus. So click on this arrow here, go down to Google Plus, and you'll want to select this box right here. And you can look at the menu here. There are many options. You can change your template later on if you want here as well. And you can explore some of these other things. This posts link here is pretty useful. That will help you to see all your different posts. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go to My Blogs page now. Okay, so here you are back at your My Blogs page. And if you want to create, well, let's first view our blog. So notice first of all it opens a new window. Okay, and as you can see here, there's a profile taken from Google Plus. Okay, but there are no posts at this time. So let's go ahead and close that for now. And let's create our first post. We can do that by clicking on this little link here. Okay, now in the post view, you can select either the compose view or the HTML view. The HTML view will come in handy at times if you're familiar with HTML, or you'll learn about that later in the EdTech 502 course. So we'll work with the compose view for now, which uses a simple WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. And let me just demonstrate. So here we'll write, this is my first post. You can also add images by selecting this, and you can add your video. So let me show you how to add a video. Unfortunately, the from your webcam option does not work right now. So you'll have to create your video using another video program and then uploading it to YouTube, and then from there you can share it this way. So for example, I'm going to go to my YouTube videos and just select a video for you to see how it works, and we'll embed that in here. You can also change the alignment of it, for example, by left aligning it if you like. Okay, so that's how you create your first post. You'll also need to add labels to your posts. So we can add, for example, our class number, put a comma, and also add the AACT standard. If you notice, I'm going to go to Moodle for a second. Okay, we'll go to this week for here and look at our checklist. And you'll see that everything is supposed to have an AACT standard label included with it. Okay, so each assignment will tell you which label to have. So let me go back and show you in the assignment's description. Okay, down here it says add the label 3.4 policies and regulations to your post. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's add that to our post. Okay, so we can just go ahead and click Control V and add it there and select done. Okay, now once you've added your labels to it and you've finished composing everything you want, then you'll just simply press publish. Okay, now notice we had enabled this share on Google Plus, So I want to show you a couple things here. First of all, this comment here is pretty important. So we're going to go ahead and add a comment. We'll say, this is my first post. And you can write some other description of the assignments, just a short description here. Okay, the next thing is you'll want to add groups. I already have, you can see here, the circle for our class. I also have a public circle enabled, but I don't want to make it public, so I'm going to close that out. Click on this white box here to see your other available circles. I'm just going to choose one that's private, which I have called me, and I'll share it there. So you can then just click share at the bottom. This will share your post to Google+. So let's first go ahead and look at our post. You can see all your posts here. Let me just go back to my blogs. If you click on your test blog, then you go, let me close that out. Then you go to posts. It'll show your posts, and this is the post we just created. If you click view here, it will open up your post. So you can see now we have our first post in Google, in Blogger. Okay, and you can see our labels here. And you can also see our comment box here. Now I'm going to show you something important. When you're commenting on other people's Blogger postings, I want you to use this method here, which is the reply. Notice that this is the comment I added, and there's a reply button under here. This is pretty important. You'll reply by responding something like, this is a great post, and saying something constructive like, I like the way something something something. Okay, so we'll press reply. Now you can see this is a thread under the original post. Let's go back to Google Plus now and see how that appears. So we'll go to Google Plus, we'll go to Home, we'll go over here to More. This is our class 501-4204 Spring 14. Now notice it shows all the posts that I created just now for this class. Let me refresh that. Okay, so after I refreshed, you can see our test blog post appeared here. And notice also our comment. This is a great post. I like the way. Okay, now also we can comment here, thank you for your feedback. Okay, and we'll post that comment here. The great thing about it is this will now link back to our original post in Blogger. Let's refresh that. Okay, you can see, so it's linked back and forth as a thread between here and Google+. Now, I told you don't use this method. There may be times you'll want to use this method if you want to repost this person's Blogger posting to Google+, to another circle of some sort. Maybe you want to post it to a private circle, or maybe you want to publish it to a circle of friends outside of this circle. Okay, let me demonstrate how that works. So this is a great post from a classmate in my ed tech program. So this would be sharing with other people in the world. I'm not going to make it public. I'll go ahead and make it, I'll add it to, let's see, I'll go ahead and add it to that me one so it doesn't show up in other people's posts right now. Okay, and I'm going to share it. Okay, now notice it showed up as a new post. If we go to Google Plus and go to More and go to Me, you'll notice it showed up here as a new post in Google. Okay, and remember I also shared it with me before the other post, so now notice I have two posts. One with the thread discussion going on using that reply method, and one using the big white box in Blogger, which made it a new post to Google+. Okay, so we're going to want to use this method. Let me go back and remind you one more time. Use this reply method. Okay, if you use this box, it's going to keep creating new posts. If you use this box, all of the different classmates that respond to that person will have a nice threaded discussion that shows all the different points being made in one thread. So that's the way we want to do it. you'll notice I'm emphasizing this a lot because a lot of people make this kind of error or mistake here, and they think they're doing this, but this is what they're doing. They're reposting it. Okay, so that's one of the main things I really wanted to show you about today.